almost come to an end. We have had a conference filled with interesting talks, fruitful discussions, and many opportunities to get together with people from all over the world. This conference also drew a record-breaking number of participants. This year, exactly 3,092 people registered for ISC.
Yeah, thank you. But we haven't quite come to the very end yet. So the program continues tomorrow with the workshops in the Marriott. And in case you haven't done so yet, there's still time to register.
And as always, we appreciate your feedback. So please take a few minutes and fill out our questionnaires, which will be sent out in a few days together with the conference proceedings.
Yeah. And of course, finally, we would like to thank all of you for participating in and contributing to the success of ISC. And with this, I'd like to ask our ISC 2016 Program Chair, Satoshi Matsuoka, to come on stage and to close this conference.
Well, thank you, Martin, Thomas, and thank you all for participating. As I said in my opening statement, the goal for the conference this year is to really let you know where you are and where you're going. And I think this year is very disruptive, as Thomas, or this team keynote speaker, Thomas Sterling said. So I'd like to ask a short question. Do you now know where you are and where you're going, and was this conference worth coming to discover that? So in closing, again, I'd like to thank everyone, the organizers, all the program committee members, all the reviewers. As I said, one of the big goals of this year was to make sure all the submissions in the program was peer-reviewed, especially the papers, and I think that contributed to a program that's really credible, along with the stellar industrial program that this conference has always hosted. Now, one of the things that we have decided to do, along with the Moyers, is to make sure, in order to attain the academic credibility and improve it over years, to make sure that we have rollovers. No, we don't have the same people sitting in the same positions every year. Rather, us volunteers from the academia, we would change our positions or retire or whatnot. So next year's program chair is obviously different. And let me introduce to you Professor Jack Dunguera, who will be the 2017 ISC program chair, to give you highlights of what he thinks the program will be. Jack?
Satoshi, I just want to congratulate you on a very successful conference. You've raised the bar to a point where we will be challenged to meet that. We hope to exceed that, but thank you so much for this year's leadership.
Thank you.
Next year, we have put in place, for next year, we've put in place really a terrific team to build ISC 2017. I list here the names of the people and the positions that they will hold. Pavan is going to be papers chair. Bill Grupp is PhD forum. Jeff Vetter for posters. Michelle for tutorials. Michaela for workshops. Donna Crawford for BOFs. Satoshi's going to return, of course. Nobody gets away free. He's returning for HPC Asia. Alfred's going to take care of the industrial track, and Julian will be in charge of the proceedings as well as project posters. So in terms of next year's conference, we have a number of things we'd like to push forward, as was done with this year and the previous years. We're going to be looking at some focus topics in HPC systems, looking at processing elements and memory. Exascale systems is going to be a persistent theme for this meeting until we reach that point, and then we'll change it to post-exascale, I'm sure. Programming models, users' experience. Applications plays an important role, of course, in high-performance computing. It's really the driving force here. And we're going to be looking at things related to life sciences, drug design, earthquake prediction, and sea level rise. Look at the influence of energy exploration, combustion, and turbulence, as you've heard from Jackie Chen this year, materials as well. And then there's emerging topics in virtual and simulated reality, large-scale engineering and cloud computing. Big data analysis, as you also heard from the opening keynote, is critical to high-performance computing and can really help us in understanding what's there. We'll look at things related to the Square Kilometer Array and the Large Hadron Collider, and look at HPC's influence on Industry 4.0. So that's what we're planning. If you have suggestions, please send them along. We'd like to incorporate new ideas into the program, of course, and we welcome your comments. So I wish you well going home. We look forward to an exciting 2017 ISC meeting next year. Thank you for your attendance.